Hello everyone and welcome back to my third episode. Before we continue, we have just hit 400 subscribers. I'd like to thank all my supporters and let's keep growing together. And I believe that by the end of the week, we're going to hit 1,000 subscribers. Our title for today is Menstrual Unawareness Leads to Health Challenges. And that was my title for this piece of art. You're going to know everything about that title when you continue watching the video. Did you know at least 30% of girls in Kenya first learn about menstruation only when they begin their cycles? Based on my observation and studies, I have realized that a lack of education leaves many girls unprepared for both the physical and emotional changes that come with menstruation. This unpreparedness can significantly contribute to mental health challenges. Several key factors related to menstruation contribute to mental health struggles among girls, especially in school settings. These include hygiene challenges, stigma, reduced concentration, poverty, and lack of education. Lack of education. Mtazamaji, najua unajiuliza where does lack of education comes in when it comes to my piece of art. So lack of education comes in where we have this book. This book represents lack of education kwa sababu imewekwa mbali kushinda the other things that are in front of the piece of art. So let's see how lack of education comes in when we say menstrual unawareness. Let's see. Many girls in Kenya and other parts of the world are not given accurate or timely information about menstruation. A survey conducted by Proof, a US-based women's health diagnostic company, revealed that many women lack understanding of their own menstrual health. Amy Blakely, CEO of Proof, pointed out that the root of the problem is inaccessibility of comprehensive menstrual health education, particularly for adolescent girls. This knowledge gap is often reinforced by cultural discrimination and societal norms that discourage open discussions about menstruation. Without proper education, girls are left to deal with confusion, fear, and anxiety when they start their periods, factors that can severely affect their mental well-being. Stigma and cultural beliefs. This comes in where we have this adolescent girl. When you look at her, she looks like she's isolated, she's embarrassed, and like she has low self-worth. Let's see how this comes in. In many rural communities, menstruation is surrounded by stigma and shame. Girls and women are sometimes labeled impure during their menstrual cycle and are excluded from participating in daily activities such as cooking, attending school, or entering religious and social places. In some regions, such as parts of India, women are still forced to isolate themselves in huts during their periods. The stigma creates feelings of isolation, embarrassment, and low self-worth among girls, especially in schools where they may be teased or bullied for menstrual accidents. These experiences can contribute to stress, anxiety, and long-term emotional trauma. Hygiene challenges. A lack of menstrual hygiene awareness and access to sanitary products can be physically harmful and emotionally distressing. Girls who don't know how to manage their periods safely may use unsafe materials like unclean clothes or used pads, increasing the risk of infections. Additionally, the fear of leaking or smelling can cause anxiety and make girls feel self-conscious in school, affecting their confidence and participation in class. Over time, these experiences can contribute to low self-esteem and chronic stress. Poverty and access to sanitary products. In my piece of art, this comes in where we have the buildings. As you can see, these buildings are not in well condition. And also when it comes to the clothes that this girl is wearing, unaona amevaa mararu. They have patches which represents umaskini, which is poverty. The high cost of sanitary pads prevents many girls, particularly in rural or low-income families, from accessing proper menstrual care. In Kenya, even in urban areas, some girls are unable to afford sanitary products. As a result, many resort to using old rags, tissues, or even leaves, unsafe alternatives that pose health risk and can be deeply humiliating. This situation not only puts their physical health at risk, but also exposes them to ridicule, leading to embarrassment, shame, and emotional distress. Impact on concentration and school performance. Menstruation can significantly disrupt a girl's ability to focus and perform well in school. The combination of pain, discomfort, lack of hygiene facilities, and fear of embarrassment can make it difficult for girls to concentrate or even attend school during their periods. Repeated absenteeism due to menstruation can lead to falling behind in class, which in turn affects academic confidence and motivation. Over time, this can lower self-esteem and increase anxiety and depression, especially if the girl feels unsupported or misunderstood. How can mental health be improved through menstrual health awareness? Share your thoughts in the comment section. To my view, to support the mental health of girls facing menstrual challenges, we must take several key actions. Educate girls about menstruation early, openly, and accurately. Raise awareness and bring hidden truths to light to eliminate ignorance. And the last but not least, normalize conversations about periods to break the silence and stigma. Improving mental health through better menstrual care. We can improve mental health by providing access to proper menstrual products is vital. The government of Kenya should ensure that sanitary pads are distributed in schools to help girls maintain their hygiene and dignity. By doing so, we not only improve physical health, but also reduce anxiety, shame, and absenteeism in school. As I come to a conclusion, with more and more women being treated equally and granted better opportunities in education and the workplace, the shame, guilt, and fear associated with menstruation will begin to disappear. Also, with the proper use and accessibility of sanitary products, menstrual health will be managed, and this will positively impact girls' and women's mental well-being. I would like to appreciate those sanitary products company which I personally use, e.g. Molped, Cortex, Always, and more so. Thank you for bringing out the best and continue bringing out the best. And also, I would like you to consider the price for those also who get low income. This will directly improve mental health by empowering them to thrive in school, in society, and in life. Girls and women will feel confident, supported, and able to lead normal, fulfilling lives. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe and don't forget our goal to reaching to 1,000 subscribers. Tell a friend to share, like, and subscribe to all my social handles, Fatma Joy. Thank you. See you in my next episode. Mwah.